Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jay, Smike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
So I get home last night, and Pugson, of course, told us that he's released the full-length video of...
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
Hi.
Look, this is
Hey,
not
Keyzie,
important.
man.
Let's just get straight to the point. Forget the formalities, all right? About me...
How's your day, Jace?
Recording the Beervana.
What, you
Oh,
can
you
nail it
nailed
in
it
one
now.
hit? Yeah, what the
Thing.
hell?
Yeah.
And so I go on the YouTube and look at that, and I see the title of it is Podcast Host Loses the Plot. And I just go, oh, good one. Because there was a similar thing that went round with the Nadia Lim scenario that I had many years ago. Like I'm some sort of psychopath.
And it was TV presenter.
And then I
loses
get
the
in
plot.
today, and I'm wearing my leather jacket, guys. You know, this brown leather jacket?
Yeah, I know the one.
And Pugson says to me, what do you got in your pocket? And I said, what do you mean? And he said, what do you got in your pocket of my jacket? And I said, nothing. Why? And he said, you've got so many fucking zips, I just wondered.
Wow.
And I was like, what?
Wow.
Excuse me, Pugson.
Fucking hell, that's outrageous.
That
Wow.
was so full on.
What a dog move.
Well, I just went, what the hell is going
And
on?
I think you're more of a radio host than a podcast host.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it just loses the plot. It's like, oh, God.
You did, though.
Yeah, well, I was pretty shitty.
But sadly, when you get shitty like that, it's funny.
It's really funny.
And that's got to be infuriating as well.
Yes. There's nothing worse than when you're infuriated.
Yeah.
You know, people are going, that is so funny. And you're just like,
The issue is,
Yeah.
I can't tell if you're actually annoyed because you're also like laughing and smiling, but you're
Yeah.
furious.
He's trying to hide the fact that he's so angry.
yes, that's me hiding my rage,
Yeah.
Keyzie.
Far out. Well, it was hilarious.
But I
So-
don't know
It's really
what-
good. And please go along. And it's if
No,
you're looking
don't.
for it, it's on Radio Hodaki's YouTube page, not the Big Show's YouTube page.
Yeah, this outro we're doing right now is on YouTube as well. So just
Yes.
go down to the next video. It's probably that one.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, they just show up in when I go on YouTube now. They're just there. I find it weirdly disconcerting, actually.
Algorithm.
In between my Trump videos and my American
Yeah.
politics, there's the Big Show, and I'm like, oh, what's that one about? What's going on
What's
in
old
this one?
Keyzie been up to? Now, speaking of old Keyzie, what's old Keyzie been up to?
Did an audition today, my first ever proper actual audition.
Great stuff, Keyzie.
Thank you. It's pretty.
Can you give us the character summation there?
I don't know if I can.
Oh, you can.
No, wow.
You can vaguely give it. You don't have to say exactly what it is, but some
Or
of
the product.
the key traits of
Okay.
what that character was.
I am from America
Yeah, that's good.
in the 1800s.
Sure.
And I'm in a small town.
But, like, what are the character traits? Not
What do you mean by that? I'm
goofy.
Goofy, funny.
Goofy, yeah, goofy.
Yeah, goofy.
Yeah, oh,
was
you'll
one.
get the part. That is a shoo-in.
The description was the complete opposite of the first character. Character number 2 is almost anti-masculine, like
Tick.
a goofy dude.
Tick.
Almost bookish.
Tick.
Someone who looks
Wow.
out of place in the setting.
Tick.
And I'm reading this and I'm like, oh, thanks for putting me forward for that.
$10. $10.
What?
Right now.
What?
You'll get it.
But also cheeky.
Cheeky as well, yeah.
Yeah. So that was a positive. So talk us through it. How are you feeling, mate?
I was nervous.
Yeah.
So the thing with me is I can go and do like live television or something and I don't care. I can MC something on stage and I don't care. But something like an audition where I know you've got one shot, one opportunity, can't miss your chance to blow, mum spaghetti.
Yeah.
That freaks me out.
No,
Right.
but that's not the reality.
Right.
You don't have one shot. You can do multiple takes.
Well, we only did one or two takes.
Yeah, but you can go, it's within
do
your
one
right.
more?
Just go, can I do one more? I didn't quite get that.
Okay.
I was
See,
lucky with the first audition I ever did. She said it was Liz Mullane.
Yes.
And she said we did 2 takes. And she said, are you happy with that? And it was the first time. It's weird going into those rooms.
it's so weird.
Yeah. And then she goes, are you happy with that? And I was like, in my brain, I wanted to leave.
Yeah.
But I was also like, no, I'm not happy with that. And so we did one more, and that one felt really good, and then I got the job.
I will see. That is so good to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I actually felt I left a lot of goofiness out there on the table.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I was the same when I
But
started
also
off.
that was offered to me. Yeah.
When I started off was the same. I was like, oh, that was so bad. I want to do another one. I want to do another one. I want to do another
just
one.
get worse
Another
and
one.
worse and
Yeah.
worse, yeah.
But then I reached the point of do it, and they'd go, "You happy with that?" I'd go, "Yeah," and then I'd go. But absolutely, and that's the whole point. They're filming, so it's not
Yeah.
like, oh my God, you only get one shot at this, you fool. Just chill, man. Just go, oh look, I didn't quite nail that. Can I have another?
So, okay, that's good to know for the future. So I arrive, I park around the corner. I don't even know where the place is. So I go for a bit of a walk around the block. It's just a weird door, stairway up.
Yeah, they all are.
They always are,
Yeah.
eh?
Dark room where there's no signage or anything. No one's there like, oh, hi, are you here for the blah, blah, blah.
No,
it's just
yes.
empty. A
Yes.
guy comes out the toilet, nice fella. And I go, hey, I'm here for an audition. He's like, oh, one of the blah, blahs? And I was like, yeah, that's me. He's like, oh, me too. And then he showed me what to do.
Right.
So I went over to a kiosk and put my details and had to measure my chest
Yeah.
and my hips and put all that in.
God, yes.
And then you just sit down there and then the guy comes out and goes, hey, we're ready for you now. Then you walk in, you hold up a sign like you're in a mugshot.
Yes.
With my
Yes.
name written on, Keyzie written on it.
Yeah.
And then he goes, and then you're like, those dates all good? You're like, yeah, they should be fine. It's okay. And are you in any other ads? I was like, nah. It's okay. Turn to the side.
Profiles there for Keyzie.
Yeah. And he's like, honker on you. No, he didn't. But then it's literally just like straight into the scene. All right, so you stay there, you stand on that tape, and you just deliver that line.
Right.
And I did it, but I couldn't figure out if they wanted me to go American or Kiwi.
Another
Sure.
good thing to do too, Keyzie, when you're in that scenario is to sort of get an idea of what size shot they're taking.
Right.
Like, is it a close-up face? Is it whole body? Is it mid?
Us.
Is it mid? Yeah.
See, that's
well,
great.
As a rule, though, in auditions, it is always sort of knee up because they can punch in. So that it would be pretty rare for them to be in a close-up.
Well, because the guy who I was doing it with, once again, lovely fella, they did close on him first and then the same thing again wider. So I was like, cool, I'll get to do it twice. Once close, one wider. It was just like, nah, just once.
Really? Just once for old Keyzie?
And
Well, it may very well be that you nailed it.
I hope so. I mean, the guy was laughing. I don't know
Yeah.
if it was at me.
Good to have one under your belt, man.
Totally.
You're off to the races now.
It was. And
Yeah.
the guy I met was really friendly, the guy who was also auditioning. And then another guy I was in Bali with
Really?
came out. And I was like, oh, are you auditioning for blah, blah? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, man, you look way more like a blah, blah than I do. And he's like, nah, man, you look like a blah, blah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that classic though, Mogi? You know, you turn up to the audition and they go, oh, and you think to yourself, oh, he looks way fucking better for the part than
Yeah,
I do.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
And over my career, you'd develop nemesis. You know, you'd have guys that would turn up and you go, oh, okay, I'm fucking going home. I'm not even bothering with it. Superstars, your Anthony Stars and stuff like that.
Hope
You
Well,
go,
no.
no, he's 10 years younger than you.
yeah, I know, but you know, Joel.
Were you supposed
Tobic,
to be Homelander on the boys?
what was this? Mark Mitchison.
Well, it's like in
Yeah.
Toast of London, he's got his nemesis,
Yeah.
Ray Purchase.
Ray
And so that's obviously like, and
Yeah.
every time he goes to get a part, Ray Purchase gets it.
Yeah.
Or throws him off in the audition. So it's like, it's amazing, the experience. Well, I loved every second of it. At the end, I was like shaking the guy who filmed us hands, like, thanks for making that easy, man. He's like, oh, no worries. Like a real
Yeah.
green, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed
Puppy.
I was fresh off the bus. He's got a bit of straw in between his teeth.
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
little.
sticking out his gob.
Got to make it big in the big city.
Yeah, boy.
But
No, good shit.
I loved it.
Yeah, great.
It was really funny.
Yeah, good.
And I left with a big grin on my face going, well, I don't know if I'll get that.
Well, that's good because most of the time you're leaving, you want to fucking kill yourself.
What the
I got really good at just shutting it down. As soon as I finished, I went, all right, thank you.
Well, the
and
place-
so it's
yeah.
always a pleasant surprise if I got a call from my agent and they'd say, blah, blah. And even then it would be like, you're on the short list. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
and until
yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah,
done and dusted, don't worry.
Yeah, that's right.
What's a callback? Is that come back and do it
Yes.
again?
That's
Yes.
when they narrow it down to 3 or 4 people.
Right, so
and
if-
you do another run through.
Okay.
Sometimes, often with a director
Yes.
as well.
My wife did, having said that, my wife did a callback a little while ago and there was like 8 people there
Right.
for
Right.
the callback.
Yeah.
And she
Okay.
was like,
Do you ever try
but she
to...
got it.
Hey.
Here's a question. So I was wearing this jacket today and I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, that's what's going to ruin it for you.
twink that out one, would you?
Your blah
Poacher?
blah jacket.
Your blah blah.
And one of the guy I walked in, the guy was like, "Oh, damn, you actually look like a blah blah."
Hey,
And I was
there he
like,
is.
"Oh, yeah, I guess." Like, do you reckon going forward, dressing sort of
They will
vaguely?
tell you. That will be in the brief that comes out.
Yeah.
It tells you what to wear. But you could seriously embarrass yourself turning up dressing like a blah blah.
Well, no, not full blah blah, just a sprinkling of blah blah.
Yeah, a little bit, but yeah.
I never really
just
did
ask,
that.
Just ask Jace when the brief comes through.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, it was a great experience, guys.
Generally speaking, it doesn't matter what you wear. They look at your face and go, nah.
Right.
And what's the thing about it is a great place to get to is to realise that it's got nothing to do with you.
Nah, they've got a look in mind, right?
Well, but also they've got a look in mind, and depending on who the director is, the look that they've got in their mind about what the look should be will be different. So if you've got 10 directors, they will probably cast 10 different people.
Yeah, right.
And then if it's for a product, then depending on what product it's for, then it could be another 10 people.
Yeah, right.
So there's so many things that have to align for it to be you, but all you can do is know your lines, be on time, and then when you're doing it, have a certain air of not giving a fuck. Like just going in there and I'm just here to help. I'm helping you find out if I'm not the right guy, at least you know that. So I've helped this process out.
Yeah.
And if you're going in there and you're just like that and you're shaking people's hands, then it's fucking
Well, that was me,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that is the crucial part, is because I do this show every day and there's other stuff going on. It's like,
It's when you need it, right?
Yeah.
If you're just an actor and you've got
Yes.
so much, like back in the day for Jace when he was a broke only an actor, and you need it, you are so fucked.
Yes.
You're so fucked because you're desperate. It's like, approaching a dude in a bar and you want to make love to him. He can smell that desperation on you. Actually, probably different with a dude. He'd be keen.
Yeah.
But if you're approaching a woman,
yeah, they can, yeah.
And then you would get it, and it would take 3 months to be paid.
Yeah,
So it didn't matter
yeah.
anyway. You were destitute and broke all your life. Trying to feed your family.
anyway, congratulations.
Yeah, good on you, Keyzie.
Thanks, fellas. Don't know if I've got it, but
$10, mate.
then
You'll
I get it.
Yeah, you'll be able to afford to pay me if you do get it too.
Yeah, keen. So if I don't get it, you give me $10.
Yes.
So I get paid anyway.
That's not bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much
shake on
commission are you going to take out of that?
70%. $3.
All right. Got a really clammy handshake. Listen to the Hodaki Big Show 4 till 7 on Hodaki every weekday. It's really good. You'll love it. It's so good.
Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki. Or give their podcast a hoon on iHeartRadio.